Hello, YouTube. Hello, Periscope. It's Jovi Beauty, and welcome back to the Jovi B Show. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone had a fantastic Monday, a great weekend. And yeah, before we begin, please don't forget to like this video, okay? Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Also, don't forget to follow my lifestyle channel, Jovi B Styles. I just posted a new video like 10 minutes ago, so go check it out. Watch my new unboxing video. Girl, I've been unboxing like a muffin. So look, b.simone is at it again, y'all. Listen, this is what when the universe is like really trying to uppercut you, she's really getting uppercutted right now. Okay, I kind of feel bad for her because I'm like, damn, bruh. I feel bad that she's getting it so hard, but I don't feel bad. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, so what is the beginning, child? I don't even know the beginning. She's an influencer, if you don't know. She wrote a book named something about manifestation. Okay, the art, some shit about manifestation, and it was a great book. Apparently, you know, she came up off that book. Amazing, right? Recently, with the whole George Floyd situation happening, the whole protest situation happening, she made some really weird comments. You know, basically, it, you know, sort of churchy, you know, and people didn't like it because it's like, oh, you're gonna pray on it now. You know, people are out here basically fighting for our rights, doing stuff, you know, posting about things, doing stuff, educating people, whatever you're doing to, you know, get shit to change, whether it be protesting, whether it be posting, whether it be creating content like a lot of YouTubers are doing to keep people informed, right? Something. She made a comment basically saying, you know, oh, she's preying on it. She prey on, you know, the racist and all of this shit. And you so holier than thou now when we are out here dying in the streets, but you weren't basically so holy when you was on the Zeus network kissing and doing all this shit. You wasn't all holier than now when you was, you know, out here running after the baby, whether it was a PR stunt or not. You know, you weren't so holier than thou then. Then last week we made a video about her again, y'all, because she made a comment basically saying that she don't want a 9-to-5 ass dude, right? She don't want a 9-to-5 ass dude. Apparently, at first she said she wanted a CEO. One of y'all told me that in the comments. Shout out to y'all for leaving comments on the videos. You know, then she backtracked and said she don't want no 9-to-5 dude, blah, 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 blah. I made a video about that. I told y'all that I get it. I get having, you know, a man that has a certain type of mindset, how it changes things a little bit in your relationship, especially when you have a certain type of mindset. You know, there's nothing wrong with a man that have a 9-to-5 job, because a lot of men have 9-to-5 jobs. A lot of people have 9-to-5 jobs, and I believe a man is supposed to take care of, we all know, of family responsibilities. Whether you have a business, I prefer if you have a 9-to-5 job and a business of your own. That means you bringing in that money, honey, and we can live the way we want to live. But she said what she said. People did not like it because of the way she said it. The way she said it came off like she too good for it. And I said it in the comments down below. You know, I said she say she want a CEO. She wanted the baby ass kind of dude, but she don't look like a girl that the baby would want to F with, right? I'm just saying. We got to get it together. If that's, you know, I say all the time, if you trying to attract a certain level of man or have a certain type of man in a certain type of relationship, you need to exude that as a woman. And I don't necessarily think that she does, right? But whatever. So recently she has come under fire because people are saying that she plagiarized her book. Y'all, I just wrote a book. Shout out to us. Wait, let me put my book information, because I ain't plagiarized nobody, so y'all can go support your girl, okay? Get it on jovibeauty.com/shop. Just click into the shop. You'll see some t-shirts that with sayings that I made up, because y'all was here when I made it up. We just be talking shit and I come up with shit. And my book, which is all the way me. If you read my book, then you know I wrote my book, because nobody speaks like me, child. And I write the way I speak. Nonetheless, she plagiarized. Okay, she plagiarized, and it is blowing the hell up. She plagiarized, stole content from her book verbatim. Okay, it's, I get it. You want to get ideas or whatever, you research, but like stole stuff from people verbatim, other Black content creators, right? And listen, the problem with that, it's so many problems with that. Plagiarism is just like whack. Like, come up with your own, have your own set of, skills. You talking all this shit, but you stealing people content. You understand what I'm saying? You talking all this shit about 9 to 5 because you work so hard and all of this shit, but yet you stealing people content. You got to be easy. We had the discussion about this last week when we were talking about the whole Tasha K and Armand situation, and even the whole Lovely T situation when she hit me with a strike because I reposted the girl video, and it's her content. The thing is, and I told y'all that I ain't mad at it because I understand that I post the girl's video, so I just didn't like her subs coming at me, so whatever. But and even with the shit with Tasha K and Armand, look, the thing is that you could talk about a lot of people's stuff, right? I'm here right now. Let me mute this. I'm here right now talking about this situation, but I repeat, I am not going to be talking about someone posting their shit, posting their whole video, talking negatively and talking down towards them, right? Because that's basically what happened with Armand recently, right? Tasha K allegedly did it, was going to do it. I don't know if she really did it. She probably was just fucking with him. But Kaya did it. Right. And shit, we spoke about Kaya on our exclusive on Friday, where, Kaya out here, like, people, listen, it's a lot of work to come up with content. Okay. It's a lot of work to write a fucking book. Nobody said it is not. I know. I wrote a fucking book. It's a lot of fucking work. Okay. And you should be very proud of that. Right? You should be extremely proud of that, whether it's creating our content, our videos, whether it be, writing a book. We're very proud of that as content creators. And that's our intellectual property, right? And then you come along and you go and you steal these girls' intellectual property. You don't give them no, even quotations, even say, don't give them no shine, don't give them no shout out. And now it's a legal matter, right? It's a legal matter. The thing is, listen, content is king. Context is even more important, right? We as content creators, we as Black content creators do not get the same love as the Caucasians do, right? Even down to how we get paid on YouTube for doing the same type of content, the same type of content. White content creators somehow get paid more for giving y'all the celebrity gossip news, because I guess their celebrity gossip is worth more than our shit, even though we're on here and shit Tasha K busting fucking records, but they still get paid more than us, right? So people don't respect our content. People want to underpay us for our fucking content. And then you go and you steal somebody's shit. It's not okay. It is not all fucking right. I have, y'all know I love me an article, y'all. Oh, okay. So hold up. First, I want to say real fast. I want to say, hold up. Nikita. I want to thank Nikita donated twice. What day was this? I don't know what day was this. It was like Friday, and she donated like last Wednesday. And I want to thank Nikita because I didn't get a chance to thank her last week. I want to thank her for her donation. She sent me some super chats. Some cash apps, and I thoroughly appreciate it because, like I just said, we don't get paid as much as everybody else. So I appreciate anyone who sends donations. shout out tonight before sending this Cash App. Like I said, all donations are thoroughly appreciated, and thank you so much. You know, like I said, it's hard for a Black content creator out in this motherfucking world. Hopefully it's going to get easier, but child, I don't know. But nonetheless, let's pull this up. It's an article that Complex did on b.simone today. Okay. Accusations. I dropped the ball. She dropped the ball. Okay. She's not taking account. I feel like you take, like, who? Let's read and then we'll go on. b.simone had been under fire lately. Now the comedian and entrepreneur has explained why her book, Baby Girl, Manifest the Life You Want, has become the topic of a plagiarism scandal. On Monday, Simone took to Instagram where she claimed that the plagiarized portions of her book were done by an outsourced company that she trusted to bring her vision to life. Let's listen to her.
Hey, you guys, it's b.simone. Y'all know me. I have been vulnerable, real, transparent, honest throughout my whole career, and this moment isn't any different. I want to make a quick short video and address all of the accusations surrounding my book, but because it is now a legal matter, I can only say so much, but I wouldn't be me and I wouldn't feel right if I didn't say anything at all. So that's what I'm doing. I had a vision to create a book for young women to change their mindset and to manifest, because that is how I feel like I became successful in life. That is my truth. That's what I know about. So that's what I wanted to teach young women, manifestation. I wanted to tell them my story, right? I've never written a book. I've never been an author. So as an influencer, as a creative, as an entrepreneur, me and my team outsourced. We hired a team that we trusted, that we thought could bring my vision to life. And they did a lot of things without my knowledge, and I am here to fix it. I've reached out to every creative involved, every female involved to fix this issue. And even though I feel like the people I hired in my team dropped the ball, I'm taking full accountability, because at the end of the day, I'm the leader, I'm the CEO, I'm the coach. So, it's my brand. I take full accountability, even though I did not know. I'm here to fix it. I'm here to speak about it. I'm not going to run from this. I'm going to face it head on. I'm learning, I'm growing every single day. My business mind, it's growing every day. The way I do business is growing every day. I take this as a learning experience. The books have been taken down. We're stopping all sales until this matter is black and white, clear as day. I don't want any gray area. And I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank y'all for supporting me. Once again, I take full accountability, even though I did not know. Because why? I am the face of the brand. I am the brand. I am the coach. Even if the player fucks up, I'm the coach. So I wanted to speak on this, let you know I'm in the business of fixing it. And I love you guys, everybody that's been so supportive and loving throughout this whole process. You don't know how much I need that. I done cried about it. I done vented about it. Now it's time to fix it. So I thank you. I thank y'all for rocking with me.
Okay, guys, so that's what she posted this morning. So yeah, they're basically reiterating what she said. So this is the people who basically said someone put b.simone's book on turniton.com and found out she plagiarized. Wow. Would love for b.simone to stop taking small content creators' hard work and selling it as her own. Disgusting. This is not entrepreneurship. This is plagiarizing. Oh, man. Look, guys. As someone who literally just wrote a fucking book, as someone who literally just wrote a fucking book. Okay, now I recognize that nah, because I was gonna say, and okay, fine, I'm gonna say it, but I'm still going backtrack. As I recognize that everyone doesn't necessarily have, but she's an influencer, right? I was gonna say I recognize that everyone doesn't have necessarily the gift of gab to be able to come up and bust, and be able to write, it took me a minute to say, okay, I'm gonna do this. But once I sat down and did it, like I did it, and I kept going and I busted it out. And I had it edited. Y'all know Natalie edited my book, right? There was nothing added, or I'm saying? It's my creation as someone who, but again, I'm still working on my brand. I'm still building my brand. So maybe I just have less to do. Maybe that's it. I have less to do. So I was able to actually go over the shit. There was nothing added to my book. You know what I'm saying? But again, everybody ain't, fuck it. Everybody isn't smart enough to write a book. Everyone isn't smart enough to write a book. Okay, everyone didn't do well in school. Everyone can't put words together like that. But again, I feel as content creators, we talk a lot, so we should be able to back it up. She's an influencer. I think that, if you want to create something on manifestation for these girls, I feel like, shit, I created a whole fucking book on just one aspect of like how dating, how to know if a man is using you. Like, I don't get it. I'm trying to get it. I get that you hired outside sources. Like, I guess she hired, I don't know. Did she hire someone? Because they have ghostwriters. You can hire a ghostwriter. Did she hire a ghostwriter? And the ghostwriter then turned around and copied somebody else's shit? Did she, and a lot of people do that. Okay, a lot of people hire ghostwriters for records just like they do books. A lot of people do that. I would think if you hired a ghostwriter worth anything that they wouldn't do that, but did you hire an editor that just started putting in shit? Like, did you not check these people backgrounds and credentials? Like, Natalie is my smartest friend. You know what I'm saying? She has a whole, Ivy League degree in English. You know what I'm saying? Natalie goes over my resumes back in the day. This is what she knew. So I hired someone to be able to, that I knew would be able to do the fucking, she worked in publishing. I hired someone that I knew would be able to do this just as my friend, knowing my voice, and has integrity enough to not turn around and, copy and paste somebody else's work into my shit because we needed to take up more space, so we needed more fluff. Nah, bro, my book is to the point. Let's get to the point. Let's say what we got to say and let's do what we got to do. But I recognize that she's young. Okay, I recognize that, okay, I have business degrees. Okay, she's young. And like she said, she's still learning. But I think this is something that someone shouldn't have had to tell you, or that someone should have told you already. Because the shit that's been coming out your mouth lately has caused people to go over your book and try to pinpoint shit that you stole. Like, that's like, when people, you say a whole bunch of crazy shit, got people looking at you crazy, and now people are just, what it seems like to me, are just reaching for anything to find against you. And you kind of gave it to them when you created this content talking about, oh, my manifestation book, but you didn't actually create this fucking content, right? So let's go to some of these comments. Again, thank you all for coming. Please don't forget to join our membership. By the end of the month, I will start doing videos where only members can view them, where only members can comment in them. So support your girl, support the channel, support this content creator who works very hard. Okay, I work very fucking hard to come up with original shit for y'all, child. Anyway, hello everyone. Hey Kay, thank you Kay for coming. Hold up, it's like freezing. I don't know why. but whatever. As Joseph said, I don't feel sorry for lazy people that want to be rich but don't want to do their homework. That's what I feel. I feel like creating a book is hard. Okay, don't ever get it fucked up. That shit was hard. Okay, that shit was hard, to do. That shit is hard to do. But that's the point of the business, right? That's the point of you when you were making those comments about not wanting a nigga who worked 9 to 5, that when he get off of work, you know what I'm saying? That's what she said. Because a 9 to 5 man, when they get off of work, they ain't got to think about their job no more, for the most part, right? That's what you said. So if you out here stealing people content and shit, bitch, you ain't up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning writing this fucking, putting the pen to pad or the clickety clackety to the freaking computer. I was up for hours clicking and clacking at this damn computer, editing, going over editing, writing it, editing, adding more, sending it to Natalie, having her edit it, going back, going over shit again, adding more shit. It takes ample time. Okay, and that's when that's the part where I say, okay, I understand a man with an entrepreneurial mindset, because he'll comprehend why your ass is sitting up at the damn computer at 3 o'clock in the morning while his ass is trying to sleep. He ain't feeling a way about it, right? I get that. But if you out here stealing people's shit, then your ass wasn't up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning busting your ass either. You wasn't. And as somebody, again, who has created a book and who's working on another one, and just knowing that right now with all of this shit, it's hard for me to get my mind around, but I'm still working on my other one, taking my time to put it together the way I need it to be together, because it's mine. Because I don't want nobody to come back and be like, Jovi took my, Jovi, stole my fucking book and put her fucking name on it. It's mine. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing where, like, how the fuck? How does this happen to you? How does this happen to you? Especially when you're the one that's out here talking mad shit. Talking mad shit. How the fuck does this happen to you? Okay. Hello, Angie. How are you? Kay said, I hate the word influencer. I hate the term influencer as well. Yeah, I really don't like it, but hey. So they say b.simone is so busted. Marty says, I understand the mindset. I prefer both 9 to 5 and that side hustle. That's why I am at right now. Yeah, I prefer a man because I recognize that I'm gonna own my business. So I need a man who is doing it like he's doing it for TV. If that means a 9 to 5 and he got his business, then so be it. I don't date men that don't have good 9 to 5 careers anyway. But so be it. Because a lot of these entrepreneurs be fucking struggling. Trust me, I be struggling. A lot of these entrepreneurs be struggling, and a good 9 to 5 coming from a man will allow him to be able to do everything he's supposed to do. I spoke about this in my dream. A motherfucker that has all these dreams and shit, and you got to help him get to his goal. I'm not helping no man get to his business goals. I'm not. I need him to do it on his lonesome. Why? So he don't resent me when the shit take off. We spoke about this. So he doesn't turn around and resent me when shit take off because he feel like he couldn't have done it without me. I want the whole nigga to do your whole business by yourself. Fund that shit, do that shit, plus do take care of your responsibilities, aka this house. Hold up. We got another. Hold up. Where is it? Thank you. I don't know why this is But thank you, A20. Okay, here you go. Your ethics. Yes, ma'am. Real work. Real work. I put in real fucking work. And I feel a way with people that are just sitting up, doing half of nothing and want to get kudos for it. Bitch, you stole somebody's shit. Shit, half the time, if I'm talking about a topic, I've come to the point, because y'all know I'm still a YouTube viewer. A lot of times, if I'm thinking of, I have not watched one b.simone video about this until after, because I don't want anyone's thoughts and ideas, to influence me. I watch them after, but I have not. If I'm thinking, okay, I might cover a topic, I'm gonna make a video on it. I'm gonna come live on it, cover it, and then go back and watch other people's video, because I don't want to feel like I might have used someone's someone's saying, or I might have used it. It's just it can get a real testy, and my self-respect in saying, I do this is my shit, my book is my shit, whatever, the taglines I create on my little t-shirts is my shit, and ain't nobody could turn around and come and say, oh, Jovi took my shit. Jovi, I started the I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other place to live it. What other bit? I wish a bitch would come on YouTube and say that Jovi stole. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Okay. She said, creative said, I'm sorry, the shit just ain't I don't know why. It's like my computer, it's like running slow, but please hold just bear with me a bit. She says she signed 1,000 copies and mailed them out. Hey, LaRon. LaRon says, LaRon is a business owner too. LaRon wrote, how they dropped the ball when you allege you wrote it. Girl! I mean, boy! That's what I'm saying. You said you wrote that shit. That's what I'm trying. I'm really trying, because I'm like, okay, you're editor, but I just dropped a book less than 2 months ago. There is nothing in there that I do not know that's in there. There is nothing in there that I did not know that was in there. Okay? Even in the editing, add an and, a comma, a period, because I have a tendency to run on. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? When you said you wrote this book, what do you mean? But okay. And like I said, everyone isn't smart enough to write a book. And I kind of didn't want to say that, but I'm going to say that because maybe that's just what it is. Creative said, so she got a magazine? So she never read her own magazine. She got a magazine? I don't know exactly what the hell she does. I just know she's this girl. I don't know. Darian said, well, if you wrote your book, you wouldn't have this problem. Now you want to blame your team. And I feel, yeah, I agree 100%. Lainey said, so why didn't she check? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull the stuff up. Okay, I'm gonna just say what y'all said, because it's taking too long. So why didn't she check the process of the book every step of the way? Just makes her look very bad, like she's a thief. That's what I'm saying when I say I wrote the book. Natalie edited the book. I went back and we had to go through the book. Go through every last edit. I had to go through every last period, every last comma, every last, make this a new paragraph, every last everything. Ain't nothing in that motherfucker that I don't know is in there. Ain't nothing in there that I did not put in there. If anything was added, if a sentence was added, if a word was added, I had to look, make sure, like, okay, and do that. But how? That's not a sentence. That's not an and or a but or a comma or a period or a new paragraph, Jovi. That is straight plagiarism. Knight said you read your shit before you get it sent out. Absolutely. I thought the end of the day, you have the final say as an author. I don't know. I'm not an author, so I'm asking. At the end of the day, it's my final say. And like I said, every edit I had to, every last fucking edit, I had to approve. I had to click approve, accept, deny, accept, deny. I had to go over it. If I added more stuff, or we redoing it again, or we re-editing it again, I had to go over it so many fucking times. So many fucking times. And so I don't know where she drops. Like, what the fuck? But again, I'm older. My editor worked for newspaper. My editor is different, maybe more, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think if I say I'm writing a fucking dating book, you're going to get Jovi fucking Beauty's opinion on fucking dating. Like, what is happening? Like, I don't understand. Riley said this is definitely a learning experience. It is a learning experience. I need other people to recognize that we put in hard work, even influencers. Okay, don't come and be stealing little, especially like from the little guy. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. It's hard. It's hard for us, little guys who are trying to, make it, who are trying shit. I'm still trying to get to my first 50K. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard. And it's hard enough from YouTube. It's hard enough from advertisers trying to pay us pennies on a dollar, but they'll turn around and play some Caucasian bitch with a third of a following, nothing compared to our engagement and shit, want to pay them $1.50 and want to give us pennies on a fucking dollar. Like, it's hard. And to have your own doing it to you. That's why like I said before, when, even when Kaya, I was talking shit about Kaya the other day, but even when Kaya hit Armand and Tasha was talking about hitting Armand, which again, I really don't think she hit him. She was just fucking with him. Like, you can't get mad at it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the bitches and 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 the bitches. Like, bro, you can't get mad at it because it's their content. It's one thing, we can go. Armand is talented enough to be able to talk about a fucking video without having to put the shit on the screen. This is just the rules that they have, the rules of fucking engagement. Like, what you want? That's just, it's like what you want. Like, people are gonna, we are content creators for a reason. Everyone can do this. Everyone can do it. Everyone can come on here and talk to y'all for a fucking hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however fucking long it is. Everyone can do it. Everyone can put pen to paper. So if you can't put pen to paper or get the clickety clackety, don't act like you can. Just don't act like you can. Just come out with a book full of fucking quotes or some shit that you and give people credit for it or some shit. I don't know. But just don't act like you can. Creative said, is she the gray area? Apparently. Madam says she ain't say nothing about no refund. Child, she ain't giving no refunds. Hey, Adela. Hey, Tutu, think. Smoke says she has no choice but to pull them books. That's what I'm saying. She ain't got no choice because them girls gonna get their money. But the fact is, why people even got to do that? Why people even got to do that? Like right now, y'all notice I didn't play the intro. Why I didn't play the intro? Because the music, we adjusted the intro. We have to fix it because the music keep getting hit. I got hit twice, so we gonna have to go back. It is what it is. It's copyright. It's other people's shit. It's other people's shit. Like, I ain't mad about it. It is what it is. I ain't mad about it. It's like, okay, and it's a decent video, decent views on said video, and I can't get no fucking payment off of it. It is what the fuck it is. Beauty Queen said, yeah, she should have never got big head, so she blamed her team instead of saying you got caught. Big head. Yeah, the big head, all of that. Like sometimes you gotta humble your fucking self. You gotta humble yourself. And it's been hitting her too hard. But she should have realized, whether she want to say it's the devil fucking with her or just karma catching up on your ass. I hate when people say it's the devil. Maybe it's just your karma. Ever thought about that? Soleil said, where's my damn refund? Soleil, see, that's your fault because you should have bought my book instead of her book, okay? Because you over here all the time and you ain't buy my book yet. Queen Divinity says, but the company who designed, in quotations, her books belonged to her manager, Skilt. Her manager did this shit to her? See, that's why I don't have a manager. When I do, Skilts was also okay. Judge Faith being sued by someone who money she took knowing the event and the person paid was canceled. I did see somebody, was it you, Queen Divinity? Sent me something on, you gotta be careful with these managers, bruh. I'm too small to need a manager, but when I do need a manager, I already know who I'm gonna let manage me. And they ain't on no scamming shit. You gotta be careful, okay? It's still your business and it's your brand. And even with said manager that I'm going to get when I actually have shit to be managed, it's still my business. And I only pick because I know and I recognize that they are good at separating the business from the fuck shit. I can't have the manager. You can't be managing me if you with the fuck shit and you playing. You playing with people money. You doing all of this. You can't fucking manage me. Okay, that's just what it is. I don't give a fuck how cool we is. I don't give a bitch. I don't care if you bent it over before. You cannot manage me if you are not with the shits for real. Because then when you end up in these situations, what the fuck are you gonna say? Because this is your brand. This is her shit. Your manager done been on Judge Faith. Fuck. Scammers. Yeah, I can't with the scammers, bro. I cannot. You ain't gonna be play managing me, boy. I need you to know that you about that life. Kay says, so she didn't review her book before sending it out? Apparently not. AH2O said, exactly, Jovi. It came back to you to review every last fucking edit. I had y'all, I told y'all when we was editing, because I wasn't up here at all for about that whole week. It took us about 2 weeks to edit the fucking shit. And I had to, every fucking day, I had to go every word, every fucking everything, every comma, every period, everything. Like, what the hell? Smoke said her 9-to-5 teammates probably did it on purpose to get her back for all the fuckery she been saying. Watch who you put in charge of your shit. If you say it, forget it, write it. Miss Knockout said, if say it, forget it, write it, regret it, it was a person. She said, Jolie said she reviewed it when she got it out of the box. Girl, no. Oh my God. She's the coach. My ass. Malona says, maybe whoever wrote the book assured that they would create original content. It was supposed to be her book. LaRon says she just wanted book on her resume. Fraud. I would have read that book before it was greenlit and said, oh, hell no. It's your book. Well, if it's your book, like, what the fuck? Lainey said, writing books isn't easy. However, I am sorry I could not put my trust in someone else to get my vision across, especially when my name is attached to it. That's it. That's it. It's your name. It's your brand, especially when you're a content creator. Everything we do, you can go from sugar to shits like this. It's all in the people who subscribe and the people who up here who take their time to come up here and donate to me. I see I have donations. I'll get to those in a second. Thank y'all so much. It's the people who come up here and are willing to donate to your channel. The people who come up on here and willing to watch you on Instagram. Who are willing to watch, who are willing to come on your YouTube and watch you on YouTube. Who are willing to just sit down and put that fucking shit into you. You know, invest into you. Other people are trying to invest into your fucking brand and you do them so. That's it. Other people are trying, like everyone who has purchased my book are trying to invest in me and I do them so. But to the, I can't even write the shit for them. All they had to do was, I couldn't even write the shit for them, for these people to come and try to support me and try to get my book and try to write my book and try to talk about you trying to only date a CEO. I wish a CEO nigga would, boy. Moma said her manager is part of the problem. She need a new one. I'm telling you, that's why I don't need a manager. Not right now, because if I did, you know how much heads would roll if some shit like that happened? I am very serious about every fucking thing I do. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, if this, like I said, I could have got somebody for $10 on Fiverr to edit my fucking book. But I went through everybody that the qualifications, and I picked a person who I knew would do a good fucking job, who I knew had the background to do it, who I knew, could actually do it, not just fucking pay somebody $50 on fucking Fiverr. Ayana said, hi, Ayana. Ayana says she didn't check. That's what I think, girl. Yeah. She said only her hairdresser knows for sure. Girl, you is messy. Hey, King. King said he loves black women. Kay said she should have manifested her own book, bitch. Rayvon said, don't feel bad. It's true. Everyone has a lane. Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but everybody can't do, like, it's a lot of shit I can't do, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I can't edit a book, ho. I need that. I can write that bitch. But, the commas and the periods and the this and the this and the this and the this, bitch, no. I leave that to who I know is good at that. Just like she leaves certain things that I'm good at to me and asks my opinion on, or whatever, on certain, what you good at and what the fuck you not, and what you not good at. You pay people who are good at it. Not just pay people and try to save a buck, because that's what it sounds like to me. Because even if she even if she hired a ghostwriter, a good ghostwriter, that shit wouldn't have fucking happened. But see what happened when you want to save a fucking dollar, when your manager's out here getting sued by Judge Faith and shit. Bitch. First Lady said that book was treated like a group college paper, and she was the slack one that paid for her part. Now everyone got an F because she's trying to take the easy way out. Girl. Ayada says she needs a 9-to-5 to get humble. Kay says she chasing the baby, talking about manifestation. He don't want her. She need to manifest. That's not the point. Kay says she should have gave that pamphlet away. Kay says she's 30. Okay. In my head, I thought she was probably like 22, 23. Okay, so she's 30. So yeah, boss up, bitch. I don't want to hear that. If she was like 22, 23, I could be like, stupid, but she young and dumb, but she 30, Jovi, she stole from a white girl thinking nobody would notice. She got to be humble when she get things popping. You got to be humble. Miss Knockout said you got to be humble when you get things popping. You can't taunt people. The universe will come for you. She damn sure taunted people, okay? She was fucking, listen. And we know I talk a hell of a shit, boy, but Jesus Christ. Like, what's happening? Hold up. Let me go up. Okay, hold up. She works so hard. Miss Joseph said, yeah, she claims so hard. She claims she works so hard, sleepless nights, blah blah blah. She wrote her book. She lazy. Apparently, because she didn't write the book. She said the book is like a magazine. Oh. What? Okay, hold up. So the real black kid wrote, but why you expect a man to help you and you can't help him? I'm not saying fully fund dudes, but shit, a little help would be nice from your spouse to know you're supported. Okay. The black kid, you look young. I'm a whole grown ass woman. Okay. I'm a whole grown ass woman. So I don't date men younger than 40 to begin with. Okay. I don't date men younger than 40, number one, because I'm not a child anymore. Right. And grown men who are still trying to get their shit together and figuring it out, in my opinion, ain't never gonna figure it out. Okay. I date men who have their shit together, who don't need to ask me for nothing. Okay. The man woman dynamics in a relationship should be where a man provides. When a man does not provide in said relationship, that's when you get angry black women. That's when you get men feeling like, they feeling disrespected and shit. The Bible says, and I ain't even a Christian, okay? I'm not even a Christian, but the Bible says, okay, for men to love your wives. For men to love their wives and for women to respect their husbands. Nothing can prosper if you don't respect the man, and you can't respect him if you have to fund him. It sounds nice. It sounds good. A lot of people do. How do we know? I don't know too much women who have funded men who aren't bitter about it, who don't feel a way about it, who feel like they're being put in a man's position. A man is supposed to take care of those type of things. I'm not saying don't, do nice stuff or buy a nigga nice birthday or Christmas gift or anything like that, but when it comes to your business, I told this story before, and I have a friend who has been through this. And I'll give you this example and then we'll just move on. I have a friend, and her man wants to open a kind of store, right? He wanted to open a kind of store for a while. I'm not going to say what kind of store. It don't even matter. So he wanted to open a store for a while, right? She keeps trying to help him. She keeps trying to give him suggestions. She keeps trying to help him. I've been telling her for about a good 5 years, stop. Okay. It took for one day for the man to turn around and tell her to stop it and to leave him alone. Why did he tell her to stop it? Because he said, if I use any of your suggestions and I get my business off the ground, I will eventually resent you. This came out of his mouth, because that means I couldn't have done it. I couldn't do it without a woman. I couldn't do it without you. I want to feel like a man, and I'm able to do this by myself. Okay, so you need to allow a man to be a man. Supporting him, 100%. I'm a supporter. But no, because you're a grown ass man, and a grown ass man gonna hold it down. Okay, that's just the mentality of a man that I fuck with, and a man that we all should look for. That's how I feel. You don't have to agree, but the real black kid, you look younger, and when you're younger in age, these are things you have to learn. Okay. These are things you have to learn. And over years, just watching relationships I've been in, watching other people, a man, whether he realizes or not, resents a woman who has to take care of him. He resents her when she got to pay half the bills and got to pay more of the bill. It sounds good until the reality of that shit kicks in. And, you start feeling less manly because you got a woman who you wouldn't eat without. Anyway, thank you for these super chats. Dark energy. She said it was from her diary. her diary. Meek was wrong. It is plagiarism, no matter if it's with a white woman. Child, she said it was from her diary. It was her diary outtakes. Listen. Wow. I expect a man to be a man, and a man to take care of responsibilities, and to always, and allow me to be a woman, and allow me to be feminine enough to be taken care of. I don't want to have to take care of a grown man. I know relationships like that don't last long. Relationships like that don't work out. Relationships like that be the nigga that go fuck the bitch down the block, so it make him feel more manly. Okay? These are just the realities of grown people, okay? Grown-ups. A man needs to feel like a man, and he can't do that if you are spoon feeding him money because he broke and he needs $50. If he needs you to pay his phone bill like his mother, that's not going to work out. It sounds like it is, but it's not. Okay? Hey, Miss Knockout, thank you for the donation. What did she say? She says she is this screen is crazy. She said she is if forgot it, write it, regret it was a person, could have been a little humble. She was taunting people about her success. Everyone could get on the money, respect the universe, and the universe will respect you. Facts. I agree. Like sometimes you need to turn it down. She said when I got humble was a person, child. Oh. Sean said her book looked like a child's activity book. Hey, the sweetest girl. The sweetest girl says she showed how gullible she think her supporters are. That's sad. She gave them piss poor quality. Child, y'all know how much effort I put into my damn book. Just I designed the whole thing, even the page layouts. If you bought the book, you've seen it. Every fucking thing. The page layout. I got pictures in there. I bought those pictures. I didn't go online and just download people pictures for free. I bought them pictures. I set up every fucking page, every space, everything, because it's mine. So I can't understand. Adela says she had to know before the book even hit shelves. I'm sure if she previewed the book ahead of time. Missed me with the she didn't know speech. Child, she said it was from her diary. I cannot. Hold up. Let me go up some. Okay. You're great business. Thank you, Tutu thing. Tutu. Thank you, Pamela. I cannot with the Tutu thing. Thank you, Pamela. Used to be sweetest girl said we help with motivation, keep the house in order. Girl, thank you. She said we help with motivation, keep the house in order, bills paid when the man earns it. She keeps these kids, give him a good massage when he gets on, and put the P on him. That is much support. We support than a motherfucker. I'm very supportive. I have a whole dude that I support, and I don't have to give him $1. He would feel disrespected. He would be so I don't even have to fucking ask to know. The mentality of this man would be so disrespected if I said, oh, let me help you with your bit. I allow him to help me. Because that make him feel better, because I'm a woman. Allow him to do, because he's can do certain things to help me. He would feel so disrespected. And like, you can't build your empire without your girl. That's not your empire then. That's y'all's. It's y'all's. She said the Bible says, and I ain't even a Christian. It's true. That's what the Bible said. And I ain't even a Christian. Mind over matter says, like I said, men resent women that help them. I'm telling you. That's why them first wives, them 50-50 women, they always get left for a bitch with less. This is just the world. This is just the reality. If a man don't feel, even if he don't recognize it for what it is, that's exactly what it is. Even if he don't recognize why his woman aggravate him, because she paid the bills, because he couldn't do it without her, because she come home upset because she gotta go. She scream, she barking at you. You think a woman has the time or energy to be yelling at a man who takes care of all the shit, who takes care of the household? You think she got time to be yelling at him, talking about what you do? I take care of everything. Then y'all wonder why y'all end up in situations with women like that, because y'all put yourselves in situations with women like that. I prefer never ever to be that type of woman ever in my fucking life. I know that about me. So that means I can never fuck with a dude who needs me to be his mom's, who needs me to be the strong black woman in the relationship. No. She Decca said when she started talking, she made everyone think she was younger than she was, and that's not a good thing. Yeah, she's not that bright. Hey Sean, how are you, boo? Hey, usually quiet Scorpio. We usually quiet, but then we got some shit to say and smack a bitch in the face with it. Mind over matter said there are so many men that have no balls. They want women to carry them on their backs. They have no shame. Yes. And those are the women who end up miserable with their backs broke, because the man is using the man. These men are, in my opinion, feminine men. Masculine men take care of home, take care of things. Those are just better relationships. Okay. I don't want no nigga that I have to tell him how to get his business together, or I have to give him, or I have to, nah. Mm-mm. He wouldn't know what to do. He wouldn't know what to do to make money without me. Nah, that nigga got to be able to make money on gate, because that's a man. That's a man. Man got to take care of his family. Got to take care of his kids. Got to take care. Got to be able to provide. Got to be able to provide. If you can't provide, you is a lady. I'm just gonna say it. You's a lady. It's ego and pride. The sweetest girl says ego and pride that drives some men. Others love being taken care of. I like a man with ego. I need to know that you got this shit. I need you to have all the ego and pride in the world and be able to back that shit up. Nothing worse than a nigga with ego and pride that can't back the shit up. I need you to have that ego and pride to be able to back shit up. What happens if something happens to our family? What happens? I had a friend once, I told a story, her kid, was born with something, something happened to her child. I had this happen to two friends of mine, two of them. What would have happened to them if they had a man who could not stand? What would have happened when you have to now spend 75% of your life in the kitty ICU with your child? You can't do it, because without you as a woman, your whole family would fold. Without you as a woman going out making money and doing doing the manly roles, your whole family would fold. Nah, it's not it. It's not it, and that's not it. It's just not it, and that's not it, and it's not it. That's how I feel. That's how we feel over here. I know a lot of men don't get it, especially when you're young. But somebody should tell you. You want an easy life? That's what you do. Nobody's saying she ain't doing shit. I make money. Nobody says she ain't doing stuff, but certain things a man should be able to take care of. And he will never have certain problems that other men who have women taking care of them have. Listen to me or don't. It's on you. Tutu said, you heard it facts right here on the Jovi B show. Francis said, the Bible says a man that cannot take care of his house is worse than an infidel. It's the truth. A man who cannot take care, you want, it is crazy because a man wants you to be a woman, but then too many of these men put you in men's situations. I don't ever want to have to be in a man. I like to spend my money on what the fuck I spend my money on. Whether it's buying shit for everybody, I like to shop. Y'all know, y'all see my lifestyle channel. I like to shop. I want to be able, my man said, I want to be able to to go and buy a nice shit, buy new dishes, because that's what I like to spend my money on. I like to buy new fucking dishes and dumb shit like that. I like to do that, to have to say, oh, I got to pay this rent. I got to pay these bills while you sitting over there talking about you paying. Talking about you the head of the household, but I'm really the head of the household. How that work? That's why so many women out here get older and be angry as shit because they fall for the hokey doke. Miss Knockout said, I ain't taking care of no lazy MFer with my hard-earned money. The devil is a lie. Period. Right, back up all the ego. Right, that's the backup. That's what I'm saying. Back up all that ego and bravado. That's what Mind Over Matter said. That's why I prefer a quiet man that shows up and keep their mouth shut. This is better than a loudmouth man that can't do nothing. Thank you. Make that shit happen, Captain. All that other shit is for the birds. It's really and truly for the birds. I know Queen says, I know a dude right now who lost his job because he let his B stay with him. He don't want to get up and go to work, but his B go to work every day. He don't have to because she out here taking care of him while he over there being feminine, feeling emasculated every time she got to pay something, every time he got to ask her for 50 cents, even though he put his own self in that position, feeling emasculated, and somehow it's going to end up being her fault. It was her fault for fucking with a nigga who ain't had no job. And couldn't when shit hit the fan. I say this all the time. And I mean this shit. When a man's back is against the wall, he will either fold or stand. Too many men fold. Okay? I'm into men that stand the fuck up and do what the hell they gotta do. Period. Miss Knockout say, I'll date a 9-to-5 guy. My UPS guy looks like Omarion. I'm waiting on my package right now. Oh, you crazy girl. My people think I'm crazy because I told him not to let that bee feel like she is carrying you. It's not her fault that he put himself in that position. She is carrying him. And she is carrying him, and that's real rap. And if he don't feel a way, then he is a problem. I'm sorry, Queen. I'm sorry. If he don't feel a way, he a problem. I know men that will fucking, before they let you having to take care of the shit, they will go out and do. Bitch, I wrote about it in my book. I wrote it. Y'all need to listen. I need to get some book purchases today. I'm just keeping a book. I wrote about it in my book. I'm not doing this with y'all. Okay. Sweetest girl said, if a man approaches me and he's talking about his baby mama or paying child support, I'd be like, oh no, you're not about to get me preggo and leave me talking about me with the next one. Well, we've spoken about that before. And recognizing baby daddies versus father of your children. There's differences. Cameron said, I feel like this convo is based off of stereotypes. I don't think it's based off stereotypes. I think it's based off of the realities of my experiences seeing people. Okay. I recognize people. I pay attention. You know, you have to pay attention to the world and how things are. And this is not just Black community. This is men in general. That's why didn't the one who owned Amazon just lose his wife for a fucking teacher? They don't ever cheat with all that shit. Lost the wife he had, who probably was investing in Amazon and doing all this shit when he was, you know, low blowing for a fucking teacher. It's the mentality of the man. That's just how this is, you know, again, by my book. I wrote my whole book. Me. I did it. Me. She said she pulled them, but they still on Amazon. So, oh wow. I should go buy the shit just to read it. Jovi, you hear about the Black man that was hung? What? What? It was a what? No, and I have to look that up, Angie. Okay, I can't. I have to look that up. I have to look to see what the hell is happening. What are you talking about? I'm an entrepreneur, a new one. Guess who by my side? Same woman that was there when I was pushing the. I feel you, boo. I feel you. Anyway, so we're done. I've spoke about old girl. I told y'all what I think about her, and I think that again, when it's if you saying you wrote a book, you actually need to write said book. Okay. I appreciate what you said. I guess stereotypes is a bad word, but yes, personal experience. If I'm in a critical accident and can't work, I need a woman to work stability to cover our bills out until I can work again. I'm just saying, you don't have insurance? You don't have insurance? If all things fail, again, I am not 25, I'm 40. A man should be able, he has a savings. Like the thing is, sometimes too many men wait until they're fucking 35, 40 to try to get their life together, and now they need some women to help you to get your shit together. Okay, you should have been, but that's how I am very, and this channel is very focused on Black love, Black family. I don't think people should be having babies without being married. I think that it's all in how you build, and it's all in the mind frame. Now, everyone doesn't have the same mind frame. Okay. I'm talking about grown ass men. Okay. I'm not talking about 32-year-olds. They're grown, but they're 32. I'm not talking about 32-year-olds who still trying to figure out their lives. I'm talking about 40-something-year-old man. You should have life insurance already. What happens if you get hit by a fucking car? What happens to our family? These are just certain things, I think as a community, we just need to do better and make better decisions, and don't have babies with a nigga who's trying to get his life together at 35. I don't want no nigga. I've never wanted a man who was trying to get their life together at 30 fucking 5. Okay, but that says a lot about your maturity and your responsibility level. I need you, if you get into an accident or if you get hit by a bus, and we're married, to be able that I don't feel like I have to go to Walmart. I told y'all the story about my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law. Her husband were together for 50, 60 years. Okay, the man died. She stopped working when my ex-husband was born. Okay, she needs for nothing because he prepared. He was responsible enough to prepare their lives. When he retired, she didn't have to go work at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like too many Black women have to out here dying from stroke and heart attacks and having to be some strong single Black woman. That is not our jobs. We should be allowed to be as feminine as white women and Asian women. Okay. We should have men who are as masculine as they want to say that they are. Okay. These white men take care of their families. These Asian men take care of their fucking families. So we as Black women have to demand men and have to only procreate with men who are able and willing to take care of their families and not baby daddy equivalents. Okay. We don't do baby daddies over here. And I'm done. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. And get my book, y'all. Support your girl.